Thank you. Thanks a lot for joining me. Once again, my name is Charles with Bartholomew Enterprises Commercial Funding Source. I wanted to just take a minute right now just to touch on some things that we're doing new here at Bartholomew Enterprises Commercial Funding Source. We've just put in place a new funding source, and we are actually funding businesses that actually have AR, accounts receivables. We're funding those ARs anywhere between 30 and 90 days, meaning if your accounts receivables run between 30 and 90 days, we can actually get you an advance on those account receivables. This is very useful for your warehouses, for your retailers, those that have accounts receivables. This is a very useful tool. So we've actually added this funding source to our portfolio. I also want to stress that we are aggressively, and when I say we are aggressively funding, we've picked up the marketing, so the phones are ringing off the hook here. We are funding your restaurants, your hotels, your churches, your nonprofit organizations, your schools, your gas stations, your doctor's offices. Anything that's either out of the box or even inside the box, we are funding. We are also funding your startup businesses. This is very important for those of you that want to start your own business, or you want to buy a franchise, or you just want to branch out. Now, this process takes a little bit longer than your natural funding, than your ordinary funding, because you have to, we take it as a startup business. It's considered a startup business, whether it's a franchise and you just want to buy a franchise, that's still considered a startup business. You need your business plan in place, and you do have to have a pretty good credit score. But we are funding those projects aggressively. I want you to keep in mind, if your personal credit is not where it needs to be, have no fear. Don't worry about that, because we have programs here at Bartholomew Enterprises, and we've actually teamed up with credit experts that will get your personal credit where it needs to be so that you can qualify for that particular funding source, whatever that source may be, whether it's a startup or an existing business. So, without further ado, hope you got something out of that. And if you have any questions, as I always say in my tutorials, if you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call. 404-419-2119. Once again, that's 404-419-2119. As always, my friends, until next time, ciao.